Hello everybody, welcome to another episode at the CryptoMax channel. In this channel, I am going to teach you how to make the maximum gains in the cryptocurrency market with minimal risk, how to cruise through this industry by avoiding scams and by knowing which projects to invest on. If this is the kind of interest that you have and this is the kind of videos you have been looking for, you have come to the right place. Okay, in today's video, we are once again going to see what Bitcoin is doing. This is because you all may be wondering, oh, Bitcoin is dumping. Am I going to sell this now? Is it going to zero? Or are these people crazy calling it that it's going to 200k, 300k? I will answer you these questions along with if there is a need to panic and how low can we go. Okay. To know to know the answer to these questions, let's go to the charts. So this is the Bitcoin chart against the US dollars, and here we are on the daily time frame, and you can see I've drawn several lines. Don't be scared if you are new to technical analysis. It's very easy to understand, and eventually, as you see more of my videos, you will understand how to do this by yourself. So the green one is the 8-day moving average. This is the 21-day moving average. The first gray is 50. This is 100 and this is the 200-day moving average. Why I've chosen these numbers, we will do it in a later tutorial video. This video is specifically just for Bitcoin analysis. So let's concentrate on that. The red line I've drawn is called as a resistance trend line because at this point whenever the price comes it is reflected back, so we have reflected bounced every time. And then the green line here that I've drawn and this blue line here that I've drawn, they are all kind of supports. This is a major support. I always use green for major supports and red for major resistance, and then the others are generally in between that I generally use blue or white. Okay, ignore this line for the moment. So now we see that we have a long-term support line that's going up like this. There is a resistance line and then there is this support line that is in blue. And on the Sunday when we had that big flash crash, we did break below this blue line and we came down and we were exactly supported by this green line. So we have been holding on to here, and right now it looks like we may break through this. And if we broke through this, what will happen? This is the question you may have in mind. Should I worry? I have drawn here as potential support. I will explain you why it is. And do I have to worry? Does it make sense? Is this some kind of manipulation? I will explain you these kind of things. Because as you may know, the fundamentals for Bitcoin are very strong. Tesla has invested, so many companies are investing, and given that we are still dropping, does it even make sense? So to look at it in the short term, let's go to the 4-hour chart quickly. Let me switch to 4 hours and then I zoom in. On the 4-hour, we are here. So this is the zoom in, the blue line that I showed, and then the red line. And then you see that this started dropping at this point and then it formed these waves. So I drew this white resistance line that is dropping, and then it was supported here, and then I drew this white line more like a support and also below its resistance. This is what happened on Sunday, that we broke below this. We came all the way down to the green line. We bounced back immediately, and then we started using this white line as resistance again, and then we have been trending in this triangle. So consider this white line as resistance and this green line as support, and then we are kind of like forming this triangle here. Generally in technical analysis we form many times these kind of triangles, and then whenever the triangle is getting tight we break out. So in this case, you can see that this triangle is forming and it looks like we are breaking down. If this candle closes, if this 4 hour candle closes, and then we start going, generally if it closes, we come back and touch this. And when we come back and touch this, if we cannot break it, then this means that this support line has been flipped into resistance and then we start going down. So if we go down like this, how far can we go? Generally, from a technical standpoint, how do you calculate how much you can go? You calculate based on the size of the triangle. In this case, this is roughly, let's make it a little bit conservative. So this is roughly this big, and we are breaking down from here. So that would put us somewhere there, and that would give us a technical target of about, let's see, we reach to about $46,700. If we had broken above, or if we don't close here, if we still keep going up, you can also draw a technical target in the opposite direction. That would take us to, for calculation's sake, again, sorry for the interruption, guys. For calculation's sake, let's say we go like that, and then that would take us back to 62,000. So this is how it looks like. Right now it doesn't look like we are going there, and if at all you want to know when we this bearish pattern will be cancelled, that is definitely when we can break above this white line and above this blue line. And still ultimately we need to break these red lines, so we have like multiple resistances along the way when we want to go up, but at the moment it does look like we are going down. So is this justified? So we have covered that, yeah, Bitcoin is dropping. Do you need to panic? Is this justified? We'll have to see this. If you have seen my previous video, you would have seen on the monthly chart, I'll open a different Bitcoin chart here. So I am going to open the monthly chart for you. You see the monthly chart. Generally, I am on a different candle, guys. Let me go back to the normal candles. Okay, you see in the historical charts of Bitcoin in 2013 bull run, we had here, even before this, here, one, two, three, four, five, six monthly green candles and two red candles happened. Next, 2017, one, two, three, four, five, and then one big red candle happened, and then we pumped. Also here we pumped, red candles, pump. And exactly like that, when you see this time, you have one, two, three, four, five, six red candles. It only makes sense that we have at least one or maybe two red candles, which means this month end we are likely to be going down, and then we close like this, and then in May we may make another small red candle, or we may go up. And does this mean that we are going to, so we made a big pump like this, are we going to crash? No. For knowing this, let's go to the weekly chart. What happened the last time in 2017? Look at how we have gone up and how we have gone down. This is like a blow off top. It's literally a straight line here. Whereas at the moment on Bitcoin chart, it is not like that. It's kind of like a, blunted tip, not a straight tip. This kind of a pattern does not result in the beginning of a bear market, guys. This does not. And you can see this has also happened in the past. If you leave out this one, we have had this blunt top, this blunt top, this blunt top here. So don't worry. So definitely we are not yet in a bear market. So we have still room to grow. And another thing that you need to notice is that the EMA 21, the moving average, 21 week moving average, this is the red line here. And usually in any chart in technical analysis, after a few candles, you generally come back and touch here. But in case of Bitcoin, we touched here sometime in 21st September, and then we bounced at 28th September once again, and after that we never ever came down, guys. So it only makes sense that we come and say hello to this once more, or at least come, not really touch it. Even if we don't, at least come near like 45 46k. Only then it kind of makes sense. And this is one of the main reasons I am saying that it is likely and it makes sense for it to come down. So the monthly red candle and the weekly, this is the kind of the indication. And one another thing that you can notice here is that if you see this line, I am drawing the trend. This is called as the RSI, guys. RSI is called relative strength index. It shows how much strength the past candles have had. And when you see that the strength is going down and this is bearish, whereas the price is going up, this kind of a pattern in technical analysis is called bearish divergence. When you have a bearish divergence, you always tend to have a drop. And how far can you drop? You see roughly that at this point we have like some flat lines at about 55%. So I expect that we go down until right now we are at about 62%. Until we go to about 55%, we may be going down, which would then also be in agreement to our target here, guys. We go down for another week probably, and then we come down here in this area where we saw the 21 week moving average right here, right here, somewhere here, 46,000, 47,000, and at that point we will bounce back. Okay, this is the daily chart. So if you go to the weekly, you will see the 55% here. We have to come down here to 55%. One more week, we will most likely there if you extrapolate. And that is when we will bounce, and we will bounce like enormously. The reason why I say that is because the last two times you see after the red candles, we have had huge green candles. So the bull market is not yet over. Don't get shaken out. Don't sell and close your positions in losses and lose money. Just wait and we'll go up. This is what I wanted to share with you today. And I also would like to link with this video a video from Carl from the Moon channel. He collaborated with Bitboy. These two are two main influencer channels that I watch, where they also discuss about the price target of 47,000 or for before jumping back up. So this is something I would like you to also have a look when you have the time. And that's all I have got for you today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.